What's good? What's good? What's good? We back. We back. It's been a minute.
That wasn't the intro I was thinking about, but he said action, and I'm like, yes, I'm happy. So, how you doing?
We together 24/7. You know how I'm doing.
No, I don't.
Nah, I'm alright.
No, because had you say some other time, oh, you reading my mind, you talking for me. So
we
I asked you now, you want to say, oh, I know. Okay.
Nah, I'm good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm glad to be back. You know, back to the normal.
Yes.
We've been gone a few weeks now.
It was Leo season.
Right.
We had to celebrate it to the fullest. You know, the kings and queens take over.
Right.
It's over now, so it's Virgo season now. So, hey Virgos,
How y'all doing?
Y'all share some of August with us, so we cool.
Right.
So, today we gonna talk about them blended families.
Right.
Yeah.
And how to work with your spouse a little.
Yeah. People always ask us that, how we work together, because we're always together. You hardly ever see one of us without the other.
I mean, I go to the mailbox by myself sometimes. Just being honest.
We don't even go to the bathroom by ourselves sometimes. But
we make it work.
But is it a problem with you?
Nope.
It ain't a problem with me, so we cool.
Right.
So it's all about making it work, you know. When you got them blended families, you know we got that too.
Yeah, we deep.
Extra.
Deep as hell.
Extra. So he got his children that he had before me. I got my children that I had before him.
Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. And who else?
Then we got one together. He ain't no special than the rest of them.
I wasn't talking about them.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, and then we got two more.
Golly, I wasn't talking about mine.
Yeah, it is a dun 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 for them. He did that because we've been gone. It's okay. It's okay.
Why you when the TV came on?
It's all good though.
But yeah, people be asking us questions all the time. How y'all? What be the main question? Why? How y'all?
How do
do
you
it?
work together?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing of being home and then going to work, at some point you're supposed to have your me time. You know, I think people kind of sometimes think we don't have me time or any type of separation time.
I mean, we do. We just choose to be together.
Yeah.
And we have choices. This is what we wanted to do.
I agree.
But
Yeah.
it be other people don't see it like that to have the questions. If we not complaining,
I mean, I don't worry about everybody else's
Right.
questions, honestly, because it's our relationship. But as far as for everyone else, because everyone don't know how to handle that. You know, we was talking about that Facebook, the thing went viral on Facebook and stuff, talking about, well, it wasn't just Facebook, just went viral talking about the baby daddy of him.
not buying the other children.
Yeah, McDonald's or something to eat or whatever. I'm not gonna say that name because they ain't endorsing us.
I'm gonna
yet.
be 1,000 with you.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't have been buying their ass nothing either. And I'm just being honest.
and I wouldn't expect you to buy nothing else either, you know, because real talk, they not your responsibility.
Right.
As long as you taking care of the one that you brought into this world, that's all I care about. Because it's my responsibility to make sure them other deadbeats, and if they deadbeats or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And also my responsibility to make sure my other children eating. It's not your responsibility to do that.
Well, we ain't gonna put us in that car. Mine is mine.
Well, I'm just saying.
All mine is mine. The ones before me, appreciate y'all fellas for doing that, but I mean, they mine.
Wait, which y'all
I said,
fellas?
my bad, little buddy.
Y'all fellas. It's only one.
Yeah, you right, little buddy.
Okay, so no harm for the ones that got multiple, but no, I don't. Well, I just got two now, but one's a husband. So,
D1 is the husband. For real.
okay.
Like, and the one is the wife. I had none of my children no mistakes, but had a couple of relationship mistakes. Hey, I was young. I had to learn and graduate to where I'm at today. And
He always throw a little something in.
I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, they always tell you, I got, look how many children I got. Look how many different baby mamas I got. I had to go through a lot of relationships to get to where I guess God was preparing me for destiny. You feel what I'm saying? And here you go.
See, because I don't want to make it seem like all guys got to go through a bunch of girls and have a bunch of babies.
I'm not saying
just to
that.
find the one.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying me.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
What they do. I can't speak for them, but me personally, I had to do that.
I feel that. Well, I had my share as well. You know, I usually stay in a relationship for a little bit of time. I didn't jump around or anything like that. So.
And then me personally, I wouldn't even say a couple of them weren't even relationship. They were like business ventures. They were business ventures.
I can't with him. Yeah, if you've been paying attention and watching, you already know how he is. He gonna say whatever, whenever, and why?
However,
Because Martin Luther King said what?
what did Martin Luther King die for? Freedom of speech.
And I'ma do what?
What the fuck I want to do and what I want to say.
And why?
Because I can shoot and fight. Thank you and have a blessed day. I mean, for real now, for like blended family, man, I got a bunch of my homeboys. They be like, man, how you do it, bro? Just go with the flow. That's all y'all do. You go with the flow. In our relationship, we stay busy. We don't have time to. That outside stuff, we ain't got time for it. Again,
Yeah.
we do everything together.
Now, I mean, because when you're saying about those blended families and, you know, because I think in a lot of relationships, especially depending on the age of the children, when it became blended, as far as the disciplining, how you raise them up, the different values, and that has a lot to do with what however our relationship is, you know, and what I believe in, what you know, making sure you find that right one to blend families with, you know, blend your family with. I think that's very important.
Then the children have to accept the two colors. If the children don't rock with it, y'all ain't gonna work.
Right.
Real talk. As soon as we got together, and my son came, Montreal came over there, what did he say? Oh yeah, Dad, we home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
For real.
Right. Yeah.
He ain't said about nothing else that he seen the daddy be with. But I mean, it took for me to grow up. I was still, the stuff I was doing was still immature, but I was making a way, you know, doing what the hell I wanted to do. But what I wanted was what I have now. But I had to get, like again, to get where I'm at now, I had to go through all that. And so God allowed me to go through it, so I wouldn't bring that to this relationship. That's why we happy. That's why we own all our business together. That's why when people do question, how y'all do it? We just go with the flow. We do everything together. Our birthday together, our anniversary together, everything. We don't.
Yeah, I mean, and I can also say that, you know, with that, you do have to have some of your me time. You know, I gotta hang with my girls sometimes. You know, partly that's why I'm a member of sorority. Hey, Key. Okay, but anyway, but you know, so that I can go away and be with like-minded people. You know, because I don't necessarily, you know, everyone knows all my friends in LA, and the other ones scattered around close to there. You know, I don't necessarily hang with a lot of people out here, you know, except for my sorority, you know, unless it's business related, you know. But I would say you definitely got to have that time. You know what I'm saying? You definitely do. Because if not, that's when sometimes you can get lost within that relationship as well.
Right.
You know, but again, you also still have to have that time that you're together
I mean,
to build that strong foundation.
You know when my me time is? When my wife like
I'm working and you playing the game.
6 feet away from me, but she like behind me, and I'm focused on my game. We don't bother each other. When she working, I don't bother her. When I'm working or on my game, she don't bother me.
But you do hang with some of your friends and stuff, you know.
I hang with associates.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, you'll hang with some people, whatever. But yeah, most of the time we are together for the most part, you know.
I mean, I don't really like to go out in that club. That shit old, played out to me anyway. So my hanging
We're mature now.
Yeah, my hanging will be right there in my house. I ain't gonna go too far. I'm not the type to stay out late. If I'm up, I'm gonna be up in my house.
Now, and see, and I think that's a good thing as well, because with us, that's what I was saying, as far as finding someone that's, you know, you share some of the same values, the likes and dislikes and interests and stuff. Because I like to be at home and I like to have everything at home. You know, everybody know everything that I want, I'm gonna have at home. So I don't have to go out. And I do that so that me and my family, my children, my spouse, of course, in my mind, you know, children always, you know, they have to feel like, not that they're number one, because I do believe that in a relationship, the children has to know that the parents are a united front, and that the mother puts the husband or the father first, the father puts the mother first, and then it's the children, so that the children don't think, you know, they can outrank either one.
Right.
But, you know, with us, I like to have family time, you know, game night. We just pull out the games and we, you know, playing games, watching movies together. Come on, everybody, you know, we got popcorn and snacks, and, you know, everybody come in and climb in the bed and watch movies.
We do that. That's fun. But
and then we'll have some of his prior children and my children, we all up in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes we even may have.
We don't use that step. We don't do all that step. Dad step. It's we mom, dad, whatever. They'll call it mom, dad, or money, meek, whatever they want to, long as they happy and feeling good.
Just don't call me out my name.
Right. Because if you're happy at home, you're gonna progress in whatever you do. Mm-hmm. If they stress before they go to school, guess what? They're gonna have a stress for they at school. Mm-hmm. If I'm stressed before I go to school, I'm gonna have a stress. If you stressed, so it all gotta play.
It do.
Now I ain't gonna say they eat the healthiest breakfast every day, because I don't know what the school cook.
Well, they get up so early, so yeah. And I don't be trying to wake them up too early. Yeah, they already get up early enough.
But you know.
But what about the in-laws, and as far as the in-law parents and the other sister and brother-in-laws? Even though, you know, I like to say in love, you know, my sister-in-love or.
Well, first of all, shout out to my in-laws, but at the same time, I ain't married them. I married you. And as long as you happy, that's all that matters.
And good in-laws, that's really all they want anyway.
Right.
You know, I will say, because, you know, I got one that just graduated, my personal one. Then we do have a couple that's older as well, you know. But when we think about whoever they're going to be with, we want them to be with somebody that's good. And a lot of times as parents, we see fit who we think, you know, you shouldn't be, or you don't, you know. Because I think about Tyshawn and like, okay, I don't know how this girl. I'm always asking, okay, how is this girl? Is she smart? Is she going to college? Is she did, you know?
But see,
because I want somebody to push him.
With our boys, I'm gonna tell you something. With all of them, they know not to just bring any type of girls around. Mm-hmm. Because I'm gonna clown. I'm making fun to them, but they know. Mm-hmm. You can only bring certain girls around. She ain't got to be the most prettiest girl, but if you like her, you like her. But we the type of people that we joke, we real family oriented, and we like to have fun. we might break out and start joning on each other in the house. Even though you be like, y'all start it up. We bonding, we having fun together.
And that's part of the blending side because I believe that you are you ain't got no sense. You go always laugh, you go talk mess, you go crack jokes, you go talk about them, you know what I'm saying? And he always say that if you can handle it, you can handle it outside as well. But I've always been one where I'm like, home is supposed to be safe and love, and it's just supposed to always be love. So if you out there and you're being talked about, you're supposed to come home and feel love and okay, you are beautiful. You're not ugly. You're not fat. You're not too skinny. You're not.
It's a difference though because
I'm messing with Kyrie. You're not too short. That's my daughter, our daughter Kyra. She only 4'10", 4'11".
4'7".
They always messing with her, but
it builds her. Look at how different she at now. Now,
Kyra, you can't really talk.
You really
man.
can't talk man to her without her saying. So, ain't like I ain't never heard. But she know it. We joke with her when people down the street they be trying to tear you down.
Yeah.
That's why I say. Certain stuff we say to him, and when she hear that shit being tore down, she'll be like, whatever.
I mean, and I had to get that, you know what I mean? Because for me, like I said, that's not how I, was doing, before we were together. It was like, no, y'all not finna fight each other. Y'all not, I don't even want y'all arguing at each other. We don't even, you not,
You preparing them for what's out there to come. You don't want no child to be, not like, don't have no brother and sister just going toe to toe like I always told you. A good pair of boxing gloves for them boys, 15 seconds, boom, boom, let they get it off for you.
And even the boys say that's good, and they, but for me,
that's showing you.
I just didn't ever feel like that.
You don't want your first fight.
And I'm not even just saying. I mean, I get it as far as it's teaching. Okay, and I'm cool with because I get them all the time. Okay, come on. Oh, my bad. Okay, come on. We got with the reflex, whatever. With that one, showing them the bobbing and weaving. Okay, cool, but.
That ain't nobody swinging back. You just bobbing and weaving with a bat. You need something so you can really get through that. You gotta have hand to hand.
And I'm cool with we go have this where we playing, But as far as we get mad and now we go ahead and fight it out because we're mad. No, you know what I'm saying? That I don't.
We the best referees.
But as you see, I don't allow them to do that though either.
Right. I mean,
because.
Especially not when they mad.
No, that's the whole thing. When you mad and stuff, no. And just like I'll even, when it comes to the disciplining, I always try not to really discipline them, when I'm mad, because you'll respond, especially when you're talking about whooping or anything like that. You may hit them a little too hard because you're actually mad. So, you know what I'm saying? I always try to.
You can, but in our house. I'm gonna tell you something. Give me that phone or take them computer. Oh boy, they hurt, and you know that.
Oh yeah, I was hurt too. And that was how many years ago?
They hurt. I'm talking about they whole facial expression.
I mean, and then yes, it goes to I need it for school. I need it for this, and
But see, that's how they catch you. That's how they catch you. Cause get what I tell them. But I ain't have no phone doing no homework in school.
And no, don't get me wrong, because I get on them because I always say, well, if your teacher or the school say that you need a computer or whatever, they need to give you one. I mean, but at the same time, I'm not gonna have them, fail. So that's where it also still comes the balance. Even I'm say like with us, where I'm like, okay, well. That's where they end up getting it back because it's like, okay, go on and get the stuff done and make sure you hear up and do it. And, listen, and I'm trying to give the talks as well because I have to understand that I have to allow you to, parent and, not, I don't want to say like assert your dominance, but, allow the children to know that, okay, mother, father, head, both of them are head,
Right.
and they're united, So anytime with any any type of blended thing, you always have to make sure that the places, you know what I'm saying, everyone knows their place or their position.
Everybody got to play their role.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and regardless, not just talking about us, because again, sometimes when you have those that the children are older and they're already set in their ways.
Right.
And then you got this new man or woman coming in acting like mama or daddy. And sometimes, most of the time, the other mom and dad is still around. Not say, yes, sometimes, different situations, but majority of the time, that other parent is still around. And of course, a lot of times.
Once you win the kids, you in there, bro.
That is very true.
You win the children heart, you in there.
That is true, but you can also break the children's heart as well.
Yeah.
But when you have the children that's already set in their ways, that's when you ain't my daddy, you ain't my this, you know what I'm saying? And the disrespect comes in.
And that's when in your head, your thoughts be, ain't nobody scared of that nigga. That nigga ain't here. I'm here. He not here. I'm here. So.
And that's where, if something, in those type of situations, that's where I always say not to discipline and stuff when you're upset, because, sometimes stuff like that can come out and it seems more hurtful then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all the time when you're dealing with children, it's always about building them. You know what I mean? It's never about tearing them down. Because even with the jokes and stuff, it may sound cool, sometimes, because, we'll all laugh, and half the time they'll laugh too, even though the joke's on them,
It'd be different in our house, because I can joke with them.
Yeah, when I say anything, they look at me like, and even some of the children say, it just sounds different when it comes from you, Ma. Well, what's so different? Do I need to make my voice deeper or something?
Everybody knows,
They know that you go.
You the politically correct person. They know Dad just be not getting.
They'll say whatever
he want to say. So when you be joking with us, it be hitting us like, bruh.
But then they'll get me too. See, he laughing because he know, just thinking about a few times, I ain't even gonna say none, but just thinking about a few times, they'll get me. And as soon as I say something, it's like I don't know.
It's your delivery, that's all it is. You gotta come fun active. You be with the, because I say something and everything be good. You come say the same thing I say, they still won't. The children like.
That's double standard, see?
Right, but hey, that's how we are in the household.
That's double standards.
And our household stay laughing.
That is very true. That is very true.
Even when people on the out, you'll stand outside the house, you're like, boy, them folks always laugh.
Yeah, because laughter is good for your soul. I like to laugh. I don't like drama. I don't like to be yelling.
Everybody had a big white boy in their household. They'll laugh too. Shout out to my boy Tyshawn Key, man. Ty, that's my dog.
Those are the other two that help our blended. That's why, like I said, our blended has multiple sides to it. And even,
it's really blended.
Right. It's blended on top of blended.
Right.
It's on, yeah.
Even our animals blended.
He always bring the animals in too. But yeah.
That's family.
It is.
That's my household.
It is. We got cats, dogs, everything blended.
Right.
But okay, now even as far as those families that have adopted children, do you think that, because sometimes children that's adopted or legally as far as through courts as babies, and even family members that get the children, do you think it's right for them to tell them who they real family, or tell them that they're adopted, or keep it a secret? Because I know some people keep secrets.
What's the name of our show?
Keeping It 100.
So why the hell I'm gonna lie?
See, that's how I feel. But some people don't see it
If
that
you
way.
don't tell them then you're going to really have a lifetime movie where the children be stressed and I want to find out who the parents.
Because then they find out later on, like they say, they need a bone marrow transplant,
Right.
and then they find
my
out.
mama don't know we not their parents. She know that. But we do the stuff that her parents should be doing. It gets done, so she'll slip up and like the other day when I took her to school, she called me dad before I could say something.
I know Quiz like
Quiz
that. Ain't
said,
I already know.
bro, that's not your dad, bro, that's Coach Money. And my mom name is TT, or Miss Meka.
Yeah, I mean, and that just showed children, because he's only 5. Well, I mean, she's 5 too, but at 5, they already got that formed in their head. Yeah, she's saying that because, because in the beginning when we first got them, she was trying to call us mommy and daddy.
Right.
But I wouldn't let her. And at that time, it was because I was trying to allow her mom, so she'll know who her mom is, and hey, trying to let her be better, but hey, see how that worked out. But, I mean, hey, some people just aren't meant to be moms.
Well.
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry. On that note, I'm gonna jump a little bit and we get back to it, because it was on my mind too, this heartbeat law. I just did a speech in class. I'm taking up paralegal now. I'm always doing something. And one of the classes I'm in right now is speech. And we have to do a persuasive speech.
Right.
And I did it on, I'm always doing something different. I did it on the heartbeat law, persuading people to reverse it so that people can have abortions. I know it's touchy. I know. And no, I'm not. And I had to address it in my speech. I'm pro-life, but I'm also pro-choice. Because just like we talking about with these babies, some people don't need to have children. And one of my main things that I was saying in that speech, well, 2 things I would say. One thing I was saying was, if a woman that's supposed to be the nurturer, if she says, I don't want this, why the hell you go make her? That's how we end up having more effed up children that we gotta now fix. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-life.
The government want population control.
But when they forcing women to, where they can't, and saying that only way you can have an abortion is if it was...
Becky and Susan them need some more children out there. It's a whole lot of more Quisha them having a lot of children. Meaning, that shit taking over. So let's stop this right now so Becky and them can't go down here and your Jennifers can't go down here and have no abortion. Sneak down there and have no abortion. Nah, they're trying to build that shit up to combine with what we got going on. Because right now, the African American race is up there. All the children are coming like that.
And I'm not in my opinion. Especially even when we say what just happened with COVID, who would take out? Minority. So that was already some population control right there.
Yeah, it didn't take out the minority crackhead, because ain't none of them did.
It was something in that crack. Don't go get on crack now. Don't go do that. But it was something. It was something. Yeah, you're right. Their immune system is there's something up in that.
Right.
But see, I
like
can't.
Today, I was about to run out the store. I promise you I was gonna run out the store today. If y'all seen boy.
It wasn't monkeypox. Well, I can't say that.
Shouldn't me.
But that was just something. I forgot the other disorder where it is. That wasn't monkeypox.
Bruh had bumps everywhere.
It was the keloids,
Ain't nobody had that many damn keloids. I don't, boy, y'all listen to that bull if y'all want to. That was the monkeypox, bruh.
I can't really say nothing because I can't diagnose his stuff. But
I just got out of medical school.
I was just hoping that.
I just came out of medical school.
I mean, I did it some years ago.
I never seen that guy in Atlanta, so that was monkeypox.
I can't say I was hurry up and I'd stay away and let's go. Time to go.
I got the hell on.
See, I can't.
I'm just telling the truth.
Anyway, back to what I was getting at, because that was just point one. As far as, because also with that, if you stopping these abortions, guess what else gonna happen? Food stamps, Medicaid, everybody on it. Because guess what? All these babies. And then what? The guys ain't doing it. So, and that brings me to my other part that I had to say. If it's okay for pretty much a man or anyone to say that a woman has to have a child. Oh, because the other part was, only way they can have an abortion is if it was a medical reason or if it was rape or incest, but it has to have a police report, have to be reported to the police. Not all rapes are reported.
What did you just say?
Have to be reported to the police.
No, go back.
Rape or incest.
That last part you said?
Incest.
That's your Jennifer's damn. I'm trying to
We're not going to say Jennifer's.
You know what I mean, Jessica's and the other side.
Yes, a lot of that as well. But like I said, a lot of rapes aren't reported though. So that kind of, mess it up for a lot of people as well. So, like I said, my other point was, if it's okay.
A lot of rapes don't be rapes. Just being.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But no shot at the ones that is, because even men getting raped out here too. Because I would say in my own thing, I don't understand how it does this when you don't want it to. Because I could stop this from when I wanted to. So, but we're going to leave that one alone because I do think that men can be raped.
Hell yeah, they can.
But that was just my own thought. So, but like I was saying.
They get raped in jail all the time.
True. So, like I said, if it's okay for anyone to say a woman has to have a baby, then anytime when a man has one child that he does not take care of or is put on child support for one child, he should get a vasectomy. How you think about that? See, now he don't hear me, though, huh?
Think about what?
A vasectomy. If you got one child you don't take care of, or you're on child support for one child, you get a vasectomy.
Let me tell you something.
Because if you could tell me I got to have a baby, I can tell you need to stop.
They ain't talking to the men. So
Exactly.
So they talking to y'all.
See, it don't affect you until it affects you. See?
Yeah.
But how is that right, though?
Hey, ask the government.
That's what I'm trying to do. How is that right, Mr. Kemp? How is that right? Can you go get a vasectomy then?
That's the wrong.
You might take care of yours.
That's the wrong guy.
It was. Brian Kemp was the one.
He the same one talking about some, you don't have to have a license for it going. Don't ask him nothing about no damn abortions.
You know what?
Y'all, real talk.
Because
you got what's her name up there in the office?
Who?
What's her name?
Kamala.
She up there. Hey, y'all, sister Pyle, y'all better write her. Tell her get off her ass and start doing some things. I'm telling you.
And really, you would think that with a woman vice president, she would, in which I know they're not trying, but again, they're not the ones that always make all the decisions. The Supreme Court is made up. Yeah. Okay, was it Ketanji? Is that?
Man, I don't know them folks.
Come on, because I think about she probably the only one that can help us out. I know she got a white husband. I don't care who you love.
She remixed anyway.
I don't care who you love, but you still got it in you now. Your hair still get nappy when it get wet, unless you put a perm on it. But I thought yours was a little natural. But so yeah. But anyway, we gonna get back to the topic. I just had to throw that up in there.
You see how we joking? That's how our family.
See, I had to though, because there was something. Because like I said, when you talk about these blended families, and we got them other two, who mama should not have had no babies, like really shouldn't.
Real talk. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. Cause I'm glad I'm here, but my real mama shouldn't have had none either.
That's what I'm saying. Like some of them shouldn't have no children.
Just saying.
But even talking about, because you come from a blended family as well.
Right.
I didn't come from it. Well, I'm gonna say my only blended part of my family was.
I'm proud my daddy got me and took me over there with him, because if I had stayed there,
Ain't no telling.
Boy, I wouldn't be here today. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Ain't no telling. See, for me, it was just at first it was my mom and dad, me, and my brother who had a different dad. So it was more blended for him. You know, it was still kind of blended for me with him, but you know, I was a baby and grew up with my dad. Then when my dad left, it was still just me and my mom, so I didn't have to worry about that. But you come from a blended family because, yes, your birth mom, you the middle child, and the three of y'all had different dads.
Yeah.
And so when you were, I know it wasn't a lot of time, but when you were at home with her and everyone got these different dads.
When I was what?
When you was at home with her.
Oh, that's what you want to call it.
Okay, I mean, I know it wasn't that long.
Right.
But I'm just saying, when you was that little bit of time, when you was going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, that was something with all of us siblings, we all got different dads.
The only one I had to worry about was my little brother dad, Zach, because my older brother dad left before that nigga was even born.
Okay, but then you went and your dad got you, and he remarried, well, got married, and they had a child. So now you was on the other end, where it was almost like...
I was on the other end, but guess what? It didn't even feel like that because I was young. You feel what I'm saying?
Is it because you were young or because of how you were treated?
And because I was young and how I was treated. I wasn't never treated like a outsider. I was treated more like I was supposed to have been there. A lot of people don't even know. Mm-hmm. My real mom is not who y'all think it is. But...
Because y'all even start favoring.
Right. You feed somebody long enough, they do. Hey.
Now I'm going to mess with them. Is that why they say Mama's starting to look like you?
Well, I don't feed my mama, that's a lie. But no, not me.
But see, now that's where, as far as the blended family, I think you hit it right on the nose when you said you didn't feel like it. You felt like you belonged there. And I think when it comes to having a blended family, that's what it's about. Everyone feeling like they're supposed to be there, that they belong. No one feeling like they're an outcast, even if they're adopted.
I mean, even from like my mama Janice's family, it wasn't no never stepchild. I wasn't never left out of nothing at all. Like her brother, my Uncle Michael, rest in peace, Uncle Michael. My Uncle Michael from the time, that's just, you know, it was on the two of them. That's all they knew was each other. They the best of friends, but they brother and sister. And he had it, you know, he had his children. When they went to Disney World, Uncle Michael made sure I went. Grandma Dot made sure this. Man,
I mean, see, but also see how you even referring to them is still uncle and aunt and grandma.
Man,
and, you know,
it's
not my stepmom's mom or my stepmom's brother. It's
my
still...
my mama Janet, that's my mama. To this day, I got a mama and I got a mother. That's why it's so easy to cut my mama out, because, bro, you don't even know me.
See, but you know, just because you said that, you know, I'm going to say something, because, you know, I'm still a believer, you know, as far as respecting your parents, no matter what they did, because I don't care how old mine get, but even though I know it's different because I'm there in mine, but I don't care how old they get, I still snatch their behind up, grab them by the throat, who you talking to, you know, it was done to me. And I got so much respect where I would never disrespect my mama. You know what I mean? Even though, my mama did things to me that made me, like, I want to be disrespectful, but I know not to.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I knew, but, you know, sometimes I had to try him up just to keep my dad on the toes.
But, I mean, I'm saying even like you did things, and I think you still do things just because he can. Who gonna stop you?
Who gonna stop me?
See?
Fuck.
See what I mean? But, I mean, okay, but even as a parent, because I'm sorry, if I was Janice, and I'm pretty sure she probably did whoop your behind, just like you mine, because you gonna put me through stuff, and then just like you want to say, that's when that you ain't my mama, you my daddy's type.
But I didn't say it out loud.
See,
I mean, I did stuff. People think I acted out. It wasn't because I acted out. I just did it.
you wasn't.
It wasn't no seeking for no attention or none of that. Because I know plenty of times when I got suspended, everybody else's suspension was way different from mine. My daddy came home from work and said, let's go get you a game system. And we sat there all day and played the game.
So I'm confused. That ain't how you do the children now.
Who buying them a game system?
But you supposed to do your children. I mean, I ain't gonna buy no game system because they done messed up anyway. But
It wasn't because I messed up. My dad was keeping it word. Now my mom Janice was like, but when she came in and after she had her little hour, why you do that? We was
She was playing the game,
She
too.
was playing it with us. So, I mean, I had time where I got this one. I got snatched up out the shower with extension cords and all that.
look, see, black people, we can't always say our real punishment sometimes because they probably be talking about, yeah, that was child abuse. It ain't child abuse, that's love. That was love. I love you because I'm going to whoop your behind, so when you get out here in the streets don't whoop your behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was always told, I kill you before I let them kill you. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
You know, my mom Janice didn't tell me
Well-
that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, she couldn't tell you that part.
She did tell him she'd take me out.
You in my house, you eating under my roof, I'm feeding you, I'm
But
clothing
see,
you.
it was like she wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say that type of stuff because of the fact that right there shut some kids down. In my house, no, the hell is not just yours. Because of the fact.
See, and that's why. See,
That's how you see. You
ooh,
gotta
a child
look,
like him.
So you gotta get smart.
That's I'm gonna blame my and them on you.
I'm gonna put it like
because
look,
my children before, I ain't have to worry about none of the the acting out. They not that they already knew. I put that fear in them
put
early.
Mama them on me.
I'm gonna put how they act because they say that don't look at me when they say that your children be 10 times okay, they ours, we didn't birth them but they ours, and that's why I'm that's my story and I'm sticking to
You
it.
could have said Tata. Why you want to put Mama? No, you put Mama on somebody like Shiona. That's her dog. Don't put on me.
See how you do, you Shiona?
Cause look, that Mama her partner. Just keeping it 100.
That's your what you say my mizzle.
That's
for
my
sure.
mizzle all day long, but you my mizzle from a distance. I love that little girl. I love them children like they ours. I love them, but I can't really check them like they ours. So
Now, okay, I will say those two are a little different because of the situation that they were in before getting with us. It wasn't documented stuff, but you could tell when you're a parent. You can tell when something wrong with a child or something been done. Touch
now they'll
all
never,
type of stuff.
But they'll never lack because of how we are.
Yeah.
They'll never lack for nothing. Like we say, each household go through a lot of stuff. And that's extra, not just on us as parents, that's extra on our children as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's extra on my animals, because
They do. They be trying to choke the animals and everything.
Right.
See how he keep bringing the animals in though?
my animals, my family, hold on, let me stop. R.I.P. to China Blue.
Why you have to go there?
I just had one of my pets pass, the mother of all my dogs, passed.
Yeah. She was 12. So yeah, she lived a good, happy life. I wasn't trying to go there.
Well, I'm just,
No, I'm just-
no, shit, that's my family.
Yeah, they are. I almost brought King once.
He's not
I think y'all would have been looking at me like I was crazy because he sure would have just been
He's
sitting
not
right here.
allowed in the studio. I banned him.
He was sitting in my arms and you would not even know he's there.
Keeping it 100 with Money and Meka, not King Runs.
Y'all gonna meet King Runts next week.
We glad to be back, but we got to get up out of here. See y'all next week. You have anything else to say? I said my goodbyes.
I guess just see you next week now. Nah, but no, it felt good coming back. We missed y'all. So
Want everybody to get prepared for y'all know what season coming up, so SAB Tax and Credit, we are here to serve you.
we're gonna fix this up. Yeah.
Right.
You about to see them signs and all that stuff all over, yeah. So if you want to start a tax business, I got you. You want to learn how to do credit? I got you. Look, people don't want to go to work no more, so you might as well come on and I'll show you how to get some money and help other people get money. Thanks, Russell, for putting that out there. I think I said it before, but I always say it. Give credit where credit is due. Thanks, Russell, for letting me know. You make more money by helping other people make money. So come get your money right. But yeah, we'll see you next week.